The FlightScope Mevo Plus continues to be my pick as the best golf launch monitor for most people. But this year, FlightScope has made a number of different changes to the Mevo Plus that have left a lot of people asking me, well, which one should I buy? Should I get the limited edition one? Should I get the new one? What about that old red one? So today we're talking about where the Mevo Plus sits right now. What's changed? What's the same? And if you're interested in buying one, which one should you get? Let's jump right into it. Real quick, if you do decide to buy the FlightScope Mevo Plus, you can use the coupon code BREAKING80PLUS, and it's going to save you an additional 5%. And generally, this even works on top of sale prices, so it is going to get you the best price possible on the Mevo Plus. Also, got to give a disclaimer, if you use that code or you click any of the links below, I will get a commission. So if you have a problem with that, I totally understand. Just go straight to FlightScope.com. You can go bypass all of that and buy it yourself. But I honestly, truly do not care if you buy this at all. I'm just trying to give you the best information possible so that you can find the right products for you. So with that, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into what has changed with this year. So when compared to a lot of other launch monitors, the Mevo Plus is kind of interesting in the fact that it originally came out in 2020, and there have now been 4 different versions of it. They had the original unit that came out in 2020. In 2023, they did a little bit of a refresh that led to some better battery life, a little bit of a different stand, and a couple of other minor features. And then earlier in 2024, they released the limited edition. And now in the summer of 2024, they have another new model that looks a lot like the limited edition, just it's not limited edition. So what have all these changes been, and which one should you buy? The nice thing is that no matter which Mevo Plus unit you buy, they're all going to be pretty much the same. Like I said, unless you buy one of those earlier models used where the battery life isn't going to be quite as good and you're not going to get free access to the PC software that FlightScope comes with, otherwise everything is pretty much the same. One thing that I like that FlightScope does is that instead of adding a subscription or charging more, they simply have a la carte options to allow you to get the features that you need. So let's quickly talk about the 2 new units that came out in 2024 and exactly what those are. So earlier this year, FlightScope released the limited edition Mevo Plus, which honestly is the exact same as the old Mevo Plus. The difference is it was slightly different aesthetically. They made this gray instead of red, and they added this new logo to the front, but I don't think most people are really going to care about that. But the major change is that instead of having a la carte packages for the Pro package and the impact detection, it all automatically came built in. So if you're someone that wants all the club path data and you want to see exactly on the face where you're making impact, then the limited edition just already had all of those packages built in. So the Pro package is normally a $1,000 upgrade, but you can usually get it on sale for $800 plus an additional 5% off using a coupon code. And the impact detection is generally a $500 upgrade, but you have to have the Pro package in order to do that. So in just a minute, we're going to be talking about what price you should be looking for to make sure you're getting the best deal on the Mevo Plus, but let's finish talking about the limited edition before we go into that. Hey, side note, are you still not sure if the Mevo Plus is the right launch monitor for you? I get it, there's a lot of options out there. Go take our 30-second quiz, there's a link to it below. You're going to answer a few questions about what you're looking for, and I'm going to give you my best recommendation on the device that I think is going to be best for you based on your needs. So you can do that while you're watching the rest of this video. Just go click the link. I think you're going to find it super helpful. The other big change and the big thing that came packaged with the limited edition version was a whole new set of E6 courses. So one of the cool things about the Mevo Plus is that you get both mobile and PC access to the E6 simulator software. And the courses that usually come with FlightScope are fine, but if you got the limited edition version, you got some different courses, including Pebble Beach, the old course at St. Andrews, and Bethpage Black. So the courses that came with the limited edition were simply just a lot better than the courses that came with the standard Mevo Plus. To get the limited edition was $3,500, which depending on what you're looking for was maybe or maybe not a good deal. But if you are doing your research right now, you may have seen a whole bunch of information about the limited edition. Here's the thing. It's done. It truly was a limited edition, so FlightScope is no longer selling it. If you want that version of the Mevo Plus, you're going to have to find it from a third-party retailer, and I'm guessing those are going to be gone pretty quickly. But here's the thing. You probably don't want the limited edition as it sits now. Why is that? So as of July of this year, now that they've gotten rid of the limited edition, they have a new version, once again, of the Mevo Plus that essentially looks just like the limited edition. It even includes the same E6 package, including Pebble Beach and Bethpage Black and the old course that the limited edition had. The only difference is it doesn't have impact detection in the Pro package built in, which for most people that's going to be great, because if you don't want those, then you're going to get it at a cheaper price. However, with this refresh, FlightScope did raise the price of the stock Mevo Plus from $21.99 to $22.99, so it's slightly more expensive. But because they so frequently run sales, it's still going to end up being a better deal than the limited edition was. Hear me out on this. So that limited edition version was $34.99, and the cheapest I ever saw was around $3,300 using a couple discounts. One of the third-party sites that model is still available on is playbetter.com, where it's $34.99 $22.99, but you can use the coupon code BE10 to save 10%. That's gonna knock it down to $31.49, which 3 or 4 months ago, I would have said, yeah, that's a killer deal and that's worth it, you should buy it, but things have changed. One thing FlightScope is notorious for is kind of always having sales, and usually they're pretty much just having the same sale. So what I would do if you were going to buy a Mevo Plus is I would make sure you are buying it during a sale period. So the standard sale you can expect to find on a Mevo Plus takes the price from $22.99 down to $19.54. From there, you can use our FlightScope coupon code, Breaking80Plus. That's gonna knock off an additional 5%, taking the cost down to $1,856. So as it sits, if you just want the base Mevo Plus without the Pro package, without impact detection, but with those E6 courses, that is the price I would shoot for. If you see it at that price or any lower, you're getting an incredible deal. But during these sales, it's not just the unit itself that is on sale. Those extra packages are also on sale. So traditionally, the Pro package is $1,000. During the sale, it gets knocked down to $799. Use that coupon code, it will bring it down to $759. Same with the impact detection. Normally, it's $500. The sale will bring it down to $400, and using the extra coupon code, you're gonna bring it down to about $380. So all in, if you want the full package, which is everything that was included for the limited edition version a few months ago, if you are buying it during a sale period, which like I said is more than half the time, it's on sale pretty frequently, the total cost for everything is gonna be $2,994.40. So for under $3,000, you're getting simulator access, range access, games, every metric you could want. The Mevo Plus, to my knowledge, is the only launch monitor under $10,000 that even has impact detection. So the fact it has that feature at all, let alone the fact you can get it for such a good price, is pretty mind-blowing, and that's one of the reasons why I recommend it so often. But again, that's what's cool about it. If you don't need that, you don't need the clump plate and stuff, and you just want a relatively affordable way to build a legitimate golf simulator, then you can do that for well under $2,000 with just the base Mevo Plus. The downside to doing that is that it does take up quite a bit of space. You need 8 feet behind the ball and 8 feet in front of the ball. So if you're doing this at home or in your garage, you need to make sure you have enough space to make it work. That said, if you do, it represents an excellent value. So really, I just wanted to shoot this video in case you were thinking about buying this product and you're like, I don't know, like there's all these different versions, I don't know which one is which. The short answer is any version that's come out over the last year and a half is pretty much all exactly the same. The only changes are aesthetic. They went from red to gray. And now the newest version, it's essentially the exact same as the limited edition. It just doesn't come with the Pro package and impact detection built in. It still comes with that exact same E6 package, which is a big upgrade from the older version. And so that's something that I've been really happy to see. If you have any questions about this, drop a comment below. I've used the Mevo Plus as well as just about every competitor to it extensively, so I can probably give you the answer you are looking for. With that, my name is Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and cool golf courses. If you got some value out of this, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton and allows me to continue making videos like this for you. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.